We'll see some other advanced option. So here, what is validation? How to validate, and what is evaluate expression? What is initial value? What is current value? And what is the purpose of enable calculation zoom? We will see all these things. Now, when you observe and the data item is case sensitive here, so we'll discuss this also. If you want to run the same thing n number of times, we can do like this, right? Every time it will calculate the value. Again, you can reset. And if you observe here, the x, observe this initial value, and then there is no current value for this, for x. The same way for y, we have initial value and there is no current value for this. When it is coming to z, we don't have any initial value, we don't have any current value. Now we are running the process completed. Now observe this, we have a initial value of 2 3, current value also 2 3. When it is coming to this, initial value 1 5, current value 1 5. Coming to z, see this, we don't have any initial value, but we have a current value. What it mean by this initial value and current values? We can say here, before running the process, the values which the data item is holding, that is initial value. Before running, we have a initial value 2 3. Before running, starting the process, we don't given any initial value for z. After completion of the process, also this is having the same value. When it is coming to the current value, after completion of the process, the value the data item is going to hold, we can call it as a current value. See this, the data item is holding the same value, so 23 current value. For y also, initial and current will be the same. But when coming to the z, initial we didn't given any value, but current value, the data item is holding this value z, 38 after completion of the process. This is nothing but initial values and current value. And when it is coming to valid, date, and then evaluate expression. Now, when you done something wrong here, always the best practice is click on validate. Observe this, validate. It will give you the proper information where exactly the error is. See this here, the token, comma is invalid. It is saying that comma here is invalid. Just remove this comma and then validate. Observe this, it's done. That is the purpose of validation. And one more thing here, the data item is case sensitive. So we have x and y's. We declared x and y's in small letter. If I try to give this as a capital letter and then try to validate, see this, missing data y. It means y is not available because the Blueprism will not allow the data type. So it's a case sensitive. Now it will work. Okay. One more thing. We have the same way evaluate expression. This is for testing purpose. So whatever the expression we have given, so whether it is working as per our expectation or not, observe this, test. You can give any value here, 1 and then 1, test it. So you can cross verify whatever the expression we have given, so whether it is a proper or not. To do that, so we have this evaluate expression. One more thing we have, enable calculation zoom, that we will use to check when we are running a process, So what is the expression running in back end of that particular calculation shape? Now if you observe, we have enable calculation zoom, checked. Now if you run this, you can able to observe this. See this here? Let me run it in slow mode. Now observe this, reset, and then run. See this, you can able to see what is the expression it is running in the back end of that particular calculation. That is the purpose of enable calculation zoom.